Ever wish you had someone, like actually someone, to talk through research with?
Hmm?
You know? Someone to bounce ideas off of, someone to help connect the dots.
Yeah,
Well,
I feel that.
Google might be onto something with this NotebookLM.
Yeah.
It's not just another note-taking app.
Uh-huh.
We're talking AI that can summarize your documents, pull out key takeaways,
Wow.
even generate discussions around the material.
Really?
And here's the cool part. We get to see how people are using NotebookLM.
Oh, wow. So we're not just speculating.
Yeah, it's like peeking behind the curtain.
Interesting.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
So from what we're seeing, it uses AI to make sense of your information,
Right.
summarizes documents, pulls out those key takeaways, and even, get this, generates AI discussions around your notes.
It's fascinating how this tool uses dialogue,
Right.
which we think of as a human thing,
Right.
and uses it to process information.
Yeah. It's not just highlighting or making notes in the margins.
Yeah, this is different.
This AI is basically engaging with the material with you,
With you.
side by side.
Wow.
The YouTube video we're diving into today,
Okay.
it breaks down these features really well.
Oh,
You can throw anything at NotebookLM, niche articles, books, anything,
wow.
and it spits back this organized, digestible understanding of everything.
And that's really the power.
Right.
Synthesizing information.
Totally.
Think about it. Asking your notes complex questions or having a meeting transcript summarized as a podcast, it's like knowledge accessibility on a whole new level.
It's mind-blowing. And they actually walk through, like, step by step, 10 different ways people are using this thing.
Oh, no.
Staying on top of industry news,
Oh.
planning a vacation.
It really shows how this can apply to, like, everything.
Right.
All parts of our lives.
One that really stuck out to me,
Yeah.
using this for client meetings.
Oh, yeah.
Can you imagine?
That's next level note-taking.
Just jotting things down.
Seriously.
You've got AI listening in,
Yep.
grabbing those takeaways, even like, I don't know.
Picking up on things you wouldn't even notice.
Yeah, like those subtle shifts.
Exactly. You'd have a secret weapon
Yeah,
in the room,
to know what they really mean.
even when they're not saying it.
Exactly.
And it's more than capturing information. It's analyzing it.
Oh, yeah.
What if you could feed NotebookLM all your client interactions?
Oh, wow.
And just ask, what are the recurring themes here?
Oh.
Or how has their sentiment changed towards our product?
That's like
A personalized report
yeah.
after every interaction.
And it's not just client meetings,
No.
internal meetings too.
Exactly.
Instead of someone taking notes, NotebookLM captures the whole thing.
Wow.
Identifies action items, flags, disagreements.
It's like having another person there
Yeah, like an objective third party.
to make sure everyone's on the same page.
That's huge.
Yeah.
And this reminds me of another use case.
Okay.
Staying on top of niche information,
Oh, yeah.
especially in fields that are always changing.
Absolutely.
They use the example of someone cracking AI developments.
Right. Because it's so much information.
It's impossible to keep up with.
It's overwhelming.
Totally.
Imagine if you could feed it all the research papers,
And blog posts.
conference presentations.
All of it.
All of it.
And it just,
And it picks out
yeah.
the key trends, the controversies.
The breakthroughs.
It's like a AI research assistant.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And we're not even talking just work stuff.
Right.
They talked about hobbies, health, fitness goals.
Big decisions.
Even making big decisions.
It can touch every part of your life.
Yeah.
Help you be more informed, more in control.
I like that. More in control of your information.
Yeah.
And then there's Denny J,
Yeah,
cafe owner, uses NotebookLM in a totally different way.
Oh, really?
He generates audio for his podcast.
How interesting.
I know. This is where it gets really interesting. It shows how accessible this is becoming.
Yeah. It's not just for...
It's not just for big tech companies anymore.
Exactly.
This is a cafe owner
Right.
using AI to make content.
Wow.
And not just any content.
Right.
He mentions this man and woman duo aspect.
So the AI is creating a conversation
Yes.
between two voices.
With two different voices.
Yeah.
Like a whole team of collaborators.
Yeah.
But it's just algorithms.
That makes you wonder what else is possible.
Right.
What does this mean for content creation?
I don't know, but it's exciting.
It is.
So we've talked about how NotebookLM works
We've seen the applications.
and how people are using it in really cool ways.
Real people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real people doing cool things with it.
Yeah.
But for me, the biggest takeaway is how accessible this is becoming.
Oh, for sure.
Like, it's not some mysterious thing anymore.
It's not in the background.
AI is in reach.
It's in your hand.
For creators, entrepreneurs.
Cafe owners.
Exactly.
Like anyone, really.
And that brings up a really interesting question.
Okay, what's that?
Denny J can use this to make a whole podcast?
Right.
What does that mean for, like, the future of audio?
That's a great question.
Or even all content creation?
I mean, just think about it.
It's already changing how we think about creativity.
Right, the lines are blurring.
Between us and AI.
As tools like this get better.
Yeah, like what does it even mean to be a writer or a musician then?
Even a podcast host, right?
It's like having this whole team.
All these collaborators.
Exactly, with their own skills, their own views.
But it's not people, it's algorithms.
It's kind of wild when you think about it.
But that's where the real potential is.
Okay, I'm listening.
It's not about replacing us.
Right.
It's about what we can do together.
Using AI to do even more.
Exact.
To push those boundaries.
New ideas, new ways to connect.
I like that.
It's exciting.
So as we wrap up this deep dive on NotebookLM.
This is just the start.
This is just scratching the surface, really.
Okay.
One question for you listening.
Okay.
What information overload in your life?
Would you trust this thing to handle? What are you excited about?
Let us know.
Let us know in the comments.
This conversation's not over.
Until next time, happy diving.
See ya.